Okay, so let's move on to our face modeling. Finally, now we are back for our asset creation. During our CH, I realized that the voice keep lagging quite often. Within just around 30 minutes, it's been lagging for around 3 times already. So please update the live chat and let me know if it's lagging again. Okay, I'll just quickly go through your attendance as for now. Okay, so as for now, Cassidy, Faid, Fatullah again, and Crystal, you guys is 140 already, you all haven't come into the attendance and mark your attendance yet. Please go and do so ASAP. Okay, so for today, I'll be putting the channel on the right so I can see your live chat as well. Anytime you guys is lagging, I'll pause the video and restart the stream again. So not too sure why today keep resetting so often. Okay, back to the face. So for the face, the last time we kind of end off around here, a bit weird looking shape, to be honest. So today we are going to spend a bit of time explain you guys some things that will happen to you and how you can resolve that. Okay, for that I will need Photoshop. Put them away. Okay, so usually when we kind of model or do drawing, right, we kind of block it out. You can use like a box, or you can kind of use like a spear. Well, I can start to feel the lag already. You can kind of use like a box or like a spear to draw it out. So in Maya, it's kind of similar. It's just that we won't be using a spear, but more like a box, you see. So when we use the box, end up our model will become like a box. So like if I draw the face like that, nose like that, mouth like that, it will look very boxy. And what we want to do, and this is what's happening now in my 3D model. It's very boxy. Okay, so what I want to do is actually to these four corners, I want to bring it in diagonally. Okay, so from the top, this is the box, right? Okay, this is my top view. So I need to bring these two corners inwards. And once I bring it in, then it will create the curve. And then there will be more curvy going on. Okay, the face won't be, attendance. For you are Cassidy, right? Yeah, your attendance never go and update, so please go and update, go and key. Okay, so again, back to this, I say again, so right now we are all very boxy. We want to curve the model a bit more, and that's what's happening now in my 3D model. So it's a very common thing that will happen if you were to use this method, whereby this is the eyes, correct? There's one tutorial where they tell you, okay, for the eyes, you will use a plane. Okay, then you will extrude, extrude. So end up you will have a circle of plane, and side view is flat. And then from the side view, they will tell you to move this vertex out in one direction. If you use that method, most of the time you will have from top view, your model will look like that, like a V shape. Okay, so right now mine is like a box shape. Okay, if you use this method, it becomes a V shape. Doesn't matter. You just need to know that for a box shape, you push it in. For a V shape, you push it up. Okay, just like that. So back to my Maya. Okay, so this is the current situation. I can use the sculpting tool. No, sorry, not sculpting tool. Rigging tool. Lattice. Okay, we've seen this before. We use this to block up our body the last time. Just like that, the model won't be too blocky anymore. Okay, you can check the back as well. So from the top, we need the back of the skull to be a bit wider. Okay, that's it. Delete history. Okay, and then next thing we want to do is really to slowly go and refine the model. I need to shrink the eyes because I kind of shrink the model a bit too much. So what I'm doing now is try to block up some of the features first. Actually, honestly, very hard for me to talk and model at the same time. Very hard for me to concentrate, so you will see that I will talk a bit slower this time. Because I'm actually paying a lot of attention on the 3D model and the picture together. But generally, the first thing I'm doing today is blocking up and making sure that the shape, the features, not the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, but more like the cheekbone, the chin, the forehead, those hard area like the jaw as well. I'm trying to hit those areas first, and then slowly move into the details like the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. The reason why I'm doing this is because if I were to do the eyes, nose, and mouth first, you'll notice the shape will be very ugly. I might have very nice eyes, nose, and mouth in terms of 3D model, but it's on a very ugly piece of clay. So I want to fix those big shape first, then move in to do the details. Okay, it's more difficult to do the features first, the eyes, nose, and mouth, then do the generic shape later. Reason is because those generic shape, when you move them, just like what you noticed just now when I used the lattice, the eyes got affected, the eyeball got to readjust. So don't do the eyes, nose, and mouth first. Do a generic head shape, then go and refine it, then move into the eyes, nose, and mouth. So I'm looking through my perspective view, especially on the contour side, and trying to see where are like the bumps coming up. We know that the cheekbone are hard, those are hard surfaces. Another one is like your temple, this corner here, especially when you draw those anime character and you turn to the 3/4 view, they always have this very nice looking curve. So kind of the same thing here that we want to do. Okay, so at this kind of creepy again. Okay, so again in your 3/4 view, we want to kind of push it either to the left, okay, or we want to push it to the front. So instead of going to the front view and side view to do it, we actually be in your 3/4 view, your perspective view, move along here or along here. You move one direction at a time and you see which one makes sense to you. So because sometimes when we go to the side view, we see that you can tell straight away where are all the issues really, like your cheekbones and stuff, right? So in your perspective view, you can actually move it and look at the kind of the final result. Don't worry about topo again. You can always fix that later. You add in if you need to, because sometimes there's not enough. Take it out when there's too much. When it start to confuse you, not too sure what to move, then start removing them. So for the jaw, I need to have this topology like an L shape behind the ear going down. Okay, so I need to roughly mark up where I want the ears to be. Okay, if you kind of don't know how the topology should go, remember to go under Files, your week 4. No, not week 4. Week 6. Faces. Okay, look out for the lady head. Please look out for this one. Make sure when you all submit your model, it's not creepy or weird. Make sure it's better than what I'm doing here. I seen last year some very creepy one. I'm starting to kind of slowly cleaning up the topology as I'm trying to fix more shapes. Oh, thunder, going to rain. One day can finish? Can, one day can finish if you hardworking enough to sit there and don't do anything else. Just do your 3D model, one day can finish. First timer don't think one day can finish. You can one day finish, most probably the model looks creepy and weird. Okay, here just a few things to share with you guys. Most of the time you all will have this thing like Ultraman like that one. Your center model got one fin coming out from the head. So even if like a small little minor one, right, definitely will happen. So what you can do is either you select the center vertices, you push it in. Okay, this will help to kind of like smooth out the surfaces. Or if you think that the highest point is correct, you don't want to change that, you can select those that are next to it, and then you move it up. Okay, so you kind of smooth out the surface. Semi-realistic. If you do realistic character and it doesn't look realistic, means it's semi-realistic, right? But if you target for semi-realistic and then it doesn't look like semi-realistic, then what will happen? Stylized, don't give me anime character. I don't want anime looking character, big eyes, small nose, small mouth. Oops. What's this? Oops. No, you cannot use my face. So I don't trust you all to model my face. I don't want to have nightmare every time I wake up seeing my face after that. And if you don't do it well, I'll fail you all. Yeah, I have faith, but not for this kind of things. But duplicate special will have sharp edges at the center. That one don't have to read. That one is Lee Chong, right? Your center sharp one. When you finish everything already, right? You will actually delete half the model away. Okay, then you will use back your mirror geometry and merge vertices at the center. Just merge vertices. Don't know who to model now. Important thing for now is your body is already on the way lah. So work on that one first. The human character, the face wise, you can take this week to try it out. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, another thing for you all to take note. This center line that I'm selecting for you all to see, right? These vertices here, they belong to the side of your mouth. Okay, this part. I'm trying to keep it as straight as possible. So I don't want it to be like moving, especially like from the side view. Okay, you notice my side view and my front view, they are straight. Okay, so keep that one as straight as possible. Don't move it too much. If you have to move, unfortunately, okay, move a bit, but don't move too much. Okay, save the file, back to the front view. I will need to start to add a few more edges so that I can refine the shape better now. If from time to time I will also press 1 to check, because sometimes one word can give me quite a lot of information whether I got modeled correctly or not. Wow, scary. Modeling phase is hard, but fun what. I got two right view. Oh, blur already. Push to whatever I'm doing now might not really fit what you are doing as well sometimes. So you still have to modeling the head depends a lot on your observation and understanding of the facial component, the anatomies and stuff. So like I said, um, block out first, find out where are the hard areas, then slowly move into the small little features. Okay, so for now, I save the file. Do I still have the old one? Or I think I'll overwrite the old one. Cannot see the creepy one anymore. Okay, so for now this is what we have. Things slightly better than before already. Okay, you can start to see like the eye socket is a little bit more obvious. The chin is still a bit off, so I can work on that later. The cheekbone is kind of there. Okay, the jawline is there as well. So some small little areas I need to work on. The temple area might be a bit too diagonal. So okay, quite a few things. Damon, this is easy. Well, I hope. Just like I model the face, anything I want. Don't you need the base face? Base face for that, I guess. Later your face deform. Blocking head, nose part. Okay, nose part later we do. I think I will use ZBrush face. You can try. I don't think Maya can open. You need to retopo, which is another level of modeling. Retopo, you will learn it in higher NITEC if you go into visual effects. Or maybe next term, if we have portfolio module or during the IP module, I can also teach you guys how to retopo. It's quite a fun thing to do. First few time when I do 3D model for head, doesn't look very nice as well. So you don't have to worry so much. Good thing about your generation now is again the information that you can find compared to my generation. We don't have so much information. The information is always that one information. Unlike now, you have so many information. You just need to go and try it out, make the mistakes, and try another information or solution. And now you got teachers to help you all. Last time, my model lecturer also not very good at 3D modeling, so it's very hard to learn from them. Most of the time, we have to self-learn or sign up for other courses after we graduated. The chin still looks a bit weird. Oops. Okay, chin is slightly better now. This area here looks a bit like the jaw is missing, so we kind of need to get back the bone structure. So the same thing like I tell you guys for the body, the lines, if you can keep it as straight as possible. Same thing here, but unfortunately our body, the face is kind of curvy in a lot of areas, so we can't keep everything straight. Okay, and now what I'm doing is that you notice when I straighten out this line earlier, the distance for the polygons here is way too big, and they're kind of like stretching. So instead of like moving everything up, and these edges here are in a position that I like. Okay, this edge, this edge loop here and stuff, they're in a position that I like. So what I want to do is I want to add in some segment and connect them to this. Use connect component for now. Okay, forehead. How are you all doing with your home-based learning so far? Are you all enjoying the time at home? Tiring. Why at home? You don't have to travel to school. Boring. Wow, that's Brandon, right? 中国第一号. Who is that? Sly Artistic Beast. That's nice to hear that you all prefer to do it in school. And hopefully the school can reopen by May the 4th. Then we can all go back and do our work in school. Good to hear that. Distracted. Okay. I prefer to do it at home. Because I don't have to, I can skip the traveling time. Just focus at home. True. So it's discipline how you can remove those distractions. Because when you go to work in the future, it's kind of the same thing. You'll get distracted once in a while. I see. Okay, I'm moving the nostril, the bridge area out a bit more because in terms of perspective view wise, it doesn't look that nice if I push it in too much. Okay, but the side view at the same time is way out of position, so I still have to move back, so I kind of have to balance it out. Okay, so almost there really. Any further is really about slowly refining, nitpicking on the shape. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do next quickly is to kind of clean up the topology. Then at the back as well, you can see there's a lot of open spaces. Then we see what's the next thing to do. If not, we will be moving on to the eyes, nose, and mouth. Okay, so let's quickly clean up. I do the easy one. I think the back right now looks easy to do. So just connect component, fill in the empty space. Okay, for some of you guys, maybe towards the end, you will have a lot of edges around here. I'm just demonstrating. So later on, if you have things like this, right, you just have to merge the vertices together. Right now I don't have it yet because I'm keeping my poly count low, but as I progress, I'm just guessing that I might have a few extra edge loop coming up. Then I will show you again how to fix those problems. Okay, those problems are very similar to when you're doing the hand. Um, you might face them again. Okay, so the year I'm not so worried right now, so don't really have to bother about the topology around here because you fix already also no use. Later when you do the year, you have to confirm do again on this whole thing here. So don't worry about that. Mm, to zigzag. So I will fix it. Okay, this triangle I put here temporarily first. Later I will try to clean up. Okay, let's do a quick check. Okay, the jaw definitely still looks a bit weird after I do some changes there. I was trying to clean up the flow. Some of you guys are like asking yesterday how we change the direction and stuff. I'll explain to you guys shortly after. Just need to do some spacing. Okay, if I do that, it might actually affect my shape. Okay, I can also use things like sculpting tool some of the smooth brush or the relaxed brush to help me sculpt the model. Okay, so if you are comfortable with sculpting in ZBrush, you might actually like to use this as well. I'm only using it now mainly because I kind of have the topology or the poly count enough to do certain things. Earlier on I don't really have it, and even if I have, the edge loop are not properly connected. So I'm just doing minor adjustment here and there. Okay, that's about it. So I still need some time to really refine the shape even further, but I think for now it's good enough, because next thing I'm going to do is to do the eyes, the nose and the mouth. Once I've done that, then I will do the refinement together. That will help me a lot more. Any question you want to ask before I conclude today's video? Okay, if not, then I will just share with you guys one last thing. So some of you guys are asking like how to change the flow, right? So the ears, okay, I'll cover the ears shortly later. So if you notice, what I just did was I kind of like connect the vertices from one to the other, and now the flow changes. Earlier on, it's just going down in one direction. So you can kind of do the same thing. Let's say I move this away, and now these two, they are kind of like together, right? So you can do something like that as well. What else? Can remove this. Change it back to another direction, or maybe in fact you can split and stuff. So sometimes it's really about connecting edges or removing the edges to get another sense of direction. When we talk about topology, we always want to look at the contour, the shape first, because the topology is supposed to flow around the shape or the contour. So if your shape and contour is wrong, contour meaning to say kind of similar like shape, like the way the model is flowing. So if this is like a cylinder shape, then your contour will be in this direction. So if it's going in this direction, your topology should be going in this direction as well. you won't be going in this direction, right? Zigzag. No, you should be going in this smooth curve direction. So think of it in that way. So back to the jawline. Okay, why we have this jaw in this curve is mainly because that's how our jaw is being formed like that. It's also in it's not like a curve, but when you are moving at time, when you're opening your jaw at time, this is where your pivot of the jaw is. Then this whole section here will move down and stuff. So something like that, it will flow more smoothly, just like the eyes, the nose and the mouth, something similar to that. Now for the ears wise, depending on our HBL, how long is it going to be? If when school reopen and if you do not have enough time, then the year that I'm going to share with you guys is going to be a very simple model to do. So a year that honestly not very challenging, but if no choice, then that's what we have to do. Okay, so I need to kind of prepare the shape a bit more first before I start modeling. So let's say this is the side of your face. This lower portion is your jaw. Okay, so I'm just going to extrude, move it out, extrude again, bring it in. You can start to understand what I'm doing already. Basically, it's just extruding up the ear without any details. So it's the very cartoony looking kind of ear. If your character's ear is going to be blocked by something, then you don't have to worry too much for the ear as well. Interesting. How long have I been in the video? 1 hour. There's no voice lag. I have to wait until I say, then the voice will lag. Don't know why. So lucky. Just guessing. Maybe because I never on my laptop. My laptop is usually on when I'm doing the live stream, and it's lagging. But when I do my own test, my laptop is not on. So maybe it could be the laptop. So maybe I'll try tomorrow without the laptop again. So okay, something like that. You can see the ear. It's just a very simple ear. Of course, spend a bit more time can make it nicer. But if I continue spending, think will take me the whole day already. What I do level, yeah. Okay, so okay lah, something like that lah. Actually, I will suggest for some of you guys, you all have your own group of friends already, correct? When you're modeling, why not just use things like Zoom or Google Hangout, I don't know, modeling and chatting with one another at the same time. You all can really help one another while you are modeling. So at least not so boring doing things at home. Let me know what you all think. Okay, any other questions? Else I will end the video here. Then we will talk about other things tomorrow. Okay, for tomorrow, I won't be working on the face for now because again, not every one of you have done the head yet. Some of you guys are still struggling with the body. So tomorrow, I'll be doing a second review for those who have already submitted the body yesterday. So those who haven't submit your body, I strongly urge you guys to submit today lah, if you can. Then tomorrow there are more things for me to review. Thursday we will go back to doing the face. Then next Monday we will do a quick review of the face. Okay, so for those who have already done the face, I will create another folder, call it week 3 or week 4, most probably week 4. Okay, then y'all can dump in just the 3D model. You don't have to create all the folders like last time. Just submit the 3D model, and then I will just pay attention to the face. That's about it. Okay. So what you all use Discord to call and do model. Okay, Discord quite clear, the sound, no problem. Okay, so I think that's about it lah. Thanks for spending the 1 hour here. Good thing this time round no more voice lag. So resubmit don't overwrite the file. I will create another folder separate from the last one, and then I'll ask you all to submit the 3D model again. Not today, don't worry. Those who have already submitted last week, don't submit again. For the body one, it's only those who haven't submit yet, go and submit. Li Chong, understand? Those who have already reviewed your body on Monday, right, don't submit your model. The model with the picture makes you look like you are is BALDING. Brandon. Boarding is something else. But Discord can screen share how many screen? Not a lot of screen, right? Yeah. Got thunder. Going to rain soon. Okay lah. Anyway, if nothing else, then I will stop the video already. Then you all go and rest and continue your 3D model on your own. Okay.